everyone, quickly bringing to a new alignment with the Eye of the Divine, my new Oracle deck, of course, and what it has to bring here for the quick shift of the equinox, turning around and around and around on October 1. This is a very important date for you to align to the Divine, to the Eye of the Divine, and bring to the entire shift changes we've been working for, let's say 20 years to achieve it, but now it's there. The Divine is stepping barefoot on the planet, and that is reason why we will rise into truth like never before, even though there will be many people not accepting their own truth, needing to polish it, rising up. Then again, we have so much support because the planet is piled with light and the big turnaround was awaited. So it's coming in fast, and it will turn, it will keep on turning, accelerating the planet in its purified form. So therefore today I think it's important to pull a few cards from my new Oracle deck, the Eye of the Divine, which are light codes that immediately transform, that immediately redirect. If you just pull a card, just one card a day, and focus your intention with the rewiring I have in this book, the transformation that comes through to what it is connected, to what is your missing link, to what you can transform immediately, because they are extremely accurate, and that is reason why the ease and grace comes through. So today I'm gonna demonstrate you how to pull 3 cards. I love that because it's such a strong period, like the equinox all the way into October 1 in the purification, be rising with the vibrations of eternity and truth. It will always come back until you accept it. So here, let's bring 1, 2, 3. 1. Pull them away. And another one, I'm just random. 2. And then another one, let's say 3 would be enough for this special day and a special turnaround. So let's see what that brings. Oh my, yeah, it's blue way truth, the Hebrew letter lamed, that changes everything in consciousness, that brings you to the truth when installing the blue flame of truth in the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is your emotional body. It gets you down or it lifts you up. The in-betweens are gone. It's all black and white, and that's connected to the number 26, 2 and 6 making up 8. And then we have another one, wow, the spiritual body with the Eye of the Divine opening up the light codes. It's connected here to the number 18 making up 9. So we have 8 and 9 opening up. Wow, couldn't be better. We have 7, 8, 9. Again, this is the second time, so it's very important. My last video I demonstrated what was important, also came down on 7, 8, 9. This one as well is 43, makes up 7. This is the Hebrew letter Dalet. Dalet structures you back into the spiritual body that was broken for everybody. Everybody was yearning for that body, couldn't attend or reach out to the violet flame because it only opens when the spiritual body resides at least in plane 7, opening into the eternal plane 8, pardon me, 8, it's the 888 gate, and thus coming back together on everything that is 996, eternal spiral, eternity, opening up like never before. So here, this is really magnificent. These cards are so beautiful. Thank you everybody already bought them and having big fun with them, because they are so precise with light coding, and aligning to just one code a day can change your entire life, because this is far beyond manifestation in soul consciousness, we rising straight into spirit consciousness or origin or eternal vibration, and our spiritual vibe overriding anything that was soul. So with these three cards, you can't possibly go wrong. Let's see what the book says, because I could go on blabbering and blabbering. So when we open up the spiritual body vortex, that is 18, the number 9, you can see the amethyst ray functions as an instrument to bring to a higher level transformation, because the amethyst ray can be attained when residing in the I Am Presence. The I Am Presence opening the omnipresence, and that is where it kicks in, the universal embodiment, where that way can kick in. Before that comes the lavender ray. So working a lot with the lavender I Am Presence, that brings together the entire I Am Presence on the new Tree of Life, completely described in this book, with the light codes, with the numerology at least, and also with a rewire, an invocation, a meditation. So you all have it here in this book. And so it comes, it's associated with a high level intuition, brings to a high level clarity when setting your vibration in a 5-pointed star, as you can see here. And you open up the vortex of these cones, these golden cones, are representative of opening the eye of the divine, and then that vehicle in the middle that starts to spin and spin and spin to the pineal gland. And when it starts to spin, it opens up, it expands your vibration. You start to see to the crystalline eternal grid system. And this is very important, but I mean, there's more information in the book, but I'm so passionate about it, because you have the avenues, you have 5 pages of alignment, you have a rewire, how to do it, how to set in. So it opens up all the gates you belong to, but especially when we open up the eye of the divine, we can see here, which is very important, that is a red ray timeline connected to the black background. That is the omnipresent gate, because we live in a black universe. It is just one of the 12 universes, 12 tribes of Israel, and any consciousness moving beyond dual consciousness. So the black ray, also on the back of my card, the black opens the tunnels of light, so you can see into the omni beyond, and that is important. And for the first time, reason why the transit from today, the equinox, into October 1, from October 1 until the end of the year, that is a crystallization of the body that needs that amethyst body, but also the red ray, for the first time ever since eons, is finally coming back on the earth, is grounding. It is your power. It is a reconnection to the Knights of the First Order. The Knights of the First Order will repair the axis. The axis goes straight line down, straight line up, so you have an equilateral cross in the body. And that is also reason why people allowed themselves to be disempowered by all the control systems, but we're moving out of it. And when working with the red ray, you flame that red ray through. You open up a 5-pointed amethyst star, and you open up in the background we have wheels of light. Wheels are vortexes and vortexes, and then we can open the blood circulation back into the red ray that needs a purification as well, with the Knights of the First Order, always with the chemistry of eternity, which are the gold rays. So gold and red moving together with the white Christ light. Purification to your blood is something you can command it, you can bring in the invocation, anyone can do it. But if you do that and just stick to that, and you open up into plane 9, that is where everything that was imbalanced, duality, comes back together in triangular equation, and you move out dual consciousness, you go into the triangular equations, and that could be 3 colors, that could be 3 numbers, that everything connected to 3 moves you out of dual consciousness. So we can move that very, very fast. I have an entire online, if you're interested, how to anchor in the spiritual body. It's an online over, I think, 2 days of integrations, and then you need to integrate it for at least 1 year. That is how strong the alignments are. They are fun, they polish, they purify, they get you out of it. So that is the first one. I think it's magnificent. I love him, I love him. And so the next one here, I have Blue Way Truth. Connected, number 8 is important, 26, making up 8. The blue wave flame of truth with the Hebrew letter lamed, and then in the middle we have the letter L, like the English language is a language of light. So the double L in gold, what you can see on this flame, is a vortex that spins and spins. If you put that in the pituitary, you open up the blue wave flame and you command it to get back in to the pituitary, which takes some work, and you allow that blue wave flame to surround your energy fields, surround yourself in that crystalline true blue circumference, which is your philosopher's stone, which is the master soul stone, around your energy field, and you allow blue wave truth to flame through in meditation when opening up with your spiritual body. So the former card is 18. Then you have it all going, because it's so important. So yeah, I wrote the book, so I don't really have to look it up. But then again, this is ageless, timeless season we are entering. You can see it carries white lightning, the white Christ flame opening up with true blue flame, and that is white Christ, blue Buddha coming together. Blue Buddha never left the alignment. It was Christ light that was hit. So getting out of these measures and remembering, then just, during your day, just breathe through. I allow, invite, I command the blue wave truth to open up, to purify my pituitary gland, and you can go a very, very long way. So it's a fresh integration that can take place. It brings inner calm. It gets you in a high level of serenity and peaceful vibrations as well, which at times is very important to get out of the old hormonal system, the hormonal system that created actually the emotional body that brings you back into attachment. And when you open that blue wave flame of truth, you carry the blue wave flame, you become it, you put it on your energy field, you make your day in that blue wave flame, then, you can't possibly go wrong. And you're being protected at all times, because these are the codes the divine are bringing to right now. And so it's also connected to the doors of living light in the higher realms. We can attain this from the, let's say, the astral planes, these dream planes, these synthetic planes are being cut out with these codes, which is why the divine is planting its feet on the ground floor. And so you have an entire invocation and alignment with the blue way and the white way coming through, and also the encodements, how to work with that particular, I'm carrying it in inverted, doesn't really matter, living light symbolism, a double L that starts to spin. You can actually spin it toward everything. And then we have the last one. It's so accurate. I'm surprised myself, I must say. So we have the entire Seraphat with the opening in the spiritual body that comes with the Hebrew letter Dalet, and that is the Christ light sphere in the spiritual body, fusing all the way together. Have to look that up, because it's important to work with the spheres. And so when only toning, for example, the Hebrew letter Dalet to the sacred name Yod Vav He, Yod Dalet Vavhe. It opens up, it purifies, and you can do that with your inner voice when, you know, performing a task or working throughout the day. Whatever you are doing, you can do it with your inner voice, and you'd be surprised how quickly the transformation comes through. So here it's actually the master way of all the crystals. All the crystals come back to the amethyst crystal. All the crystals that can be integrated when moving into the higher bodies need to come to this particular amethyst sphere, because it dances in harmony as well with the lavender ray, with the amethyst ray, with the violet flame, with all the purple tones in between. So there is a lot of ways. If you love purple, and it's coming back, it's high level spirituality, because what we have right here is ultraviolet and ultra-red coming together into one spectrum of living light. So one might as well just work with this one, integrate the number 7, as 4 and 3 make up 7, and so it opens up a new tapestry of an celestial wave, and so one can ignite the potential of higher strength, higher beauty, transmutation, and allowing the resonance of that Hebrew letter Dalet with it. It is just a language in which you just need to allow one letter in the body. So that's how easy it truly is, and so how also it holds a truly a high level stabilization, because many people at this time, you know, they flip their brain on this side and this side, and it's about keeping your consciousness in place in your brain, in your beauty, in your essence, in your uniqueness, and then rising with these is very, very beautiful. And so here there's a lot of information, because it actually carries a security key, which is a lot, declaring that all which vibrates beneath this sanctity shall no longer pass through. When you just read these words in the book and you command that the low vibrations shall no longer pass through, that is what it will bring through. So this was just, a quick up level, but I'm so surprised each time I come up, it is 7, 8, and 9, the numbers. And so remember, Christ light is beyond all the scenes. Hope you're working with it. You can command the book and the Oracle deck on my website now. It's also on Amazon, and everybody will get a short message actually, because they will be hand signed by me. And so they are beautiful, they are big, right? I like it, I like the size, and the blue flame, the colors are excellent. Also, placing these cards in the home, just one a day, can change the entire environment, can change your consciousness, can lift your consciousness in that particular vibration of pure joy. So here, 7, 8, 9, I mean, it couldn't get any better, right? They are beautiful, they are to the point, and they are really selected directly from the divine. It's being infused. So that is how easy you can transform right now. You are being requested at all times to align either way to the personal codes or light designs that are coming through, and that takes a lot of meditations in order for the eyes to be polished to see the designs. At times I get a lot, at times I get nothing, and I polish and I polish, and then they just come through, because all designs are designs I have seen, and so was directed to design them. And so I hope this was helpful. If you want more information about the book, the Oracle deck, what it can do, just hop on my website. You don't have to subscribe and all that old stuff. You can just hop on and have a little view. I'm sending them out worldwide now, and there's free shipping as well. So thank you so much for being with me. Thank you so much for supporting my work, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. I'm Charlotte G. Thank you.